Alright, howdy and welcome all to the Shadow Demon Vodcast. I'm your host, Shadow Demon. Today we're going to be continuing my playthrough of Battletech, the BTA mod installed. I got 3 more missions here. A escort, a battle, and another battle. So we're just going to kind of run down the line, hopefully take care of them quickly, and then travel to another planet. I got a couple in mind that we could potentially go to. Hopefully we can make this work. Get some good stuff. So we're gonna start out by chucking a full lance of mechs down. Can I fit? Yes, it looks like I can also bring my salad in. Cool. Corsair was running AC2s. Alright, so that's gotta be a ballistic guy. Here, missile, energy. I don't have one. Alright. You were running the Royal Marauder, which I believe is that one? Or is it the Omni? No, that's got a Gauss rifle, so... Yeah, with the energy weapons, that's going to benefit the PPC. I just gotta slowly move through my uninjured people and see where they're going to be best. Outrigger was also there. Hold on. Talon. Alright. Or Omni Blackjack. Well, don't have the Talon, so he's going in the Omni. Pigeon has got missiles. Yeah, the Thanos. You are my expert pilot there. We're just gonna stick her in that Marauder. Whoops. You're in the Corsair. You've got some experience on that. So I just need a Helios pilot. You're running missiles. Alright. Do I have... No. Alright. Well, then we'll just start training Devour in that. And my Omni Fire Starter. Yeah, we'll bring Slapdash there. Just gotta hope I don't lose her. Alright. So hopefully this is a nice quick battle. It is in the desert, so my fire starter should do some good. I need to get a few more drop tonnage upgrades before I can bring the Rhino with a full spread of mechs. Hopefully the flamers and the fire starter can overheat my enemies, reducing one of their methods of attack. And possibly get some good loot from this. Ooh. It is a little concerning that it doesn't look like the entire thing is generating. The entire image. But that is the little dial on the top is still spinning and the words are changing, so should be alright. Alright, let's begin this.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, I got a nice hilltop here. And they'll be coming down through the valley. So I'm going to make use of this. Just going to kind of spread out across here.
On my way.
The only one I'm going to move probably down is going to be my Saladin.
Heading out.
Just because that works as an amazing little scout vehicle. And I should be able to get into something's back.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
And that got the enemy on my radar. So we've got a 90-tonner on radar. That's all it looks like I can see. We're going to reserve a little.
Good to go.
I want to see if I can bring it into view or see what else is there before I move my Saladin in. Alright, so I got all four in view. Got a 90-tonner, an unknown quad, and a regular unknown. I want to know what this quad mech is.
Got a lock.
It's Goliath. Alright.
I hear ya.
We're going to slip my Saladin back a little. And wait for the enemy to come closer.
Waiting on you, Commander. Going turbo.
I got four more mechs somewhere as well that I have to deal with. But that's not unsurprising. I'm hoping this lance like detected will come into range. I've got a back shot there. On the Goliath, I probably won't have much of a hit chance because it has spawn evasion. But we're going to take the shot.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
No, missed both. I needed some more stuff with sensor lock to
Waiting for orders.
drop its ability. Yeah, we're gonna move to there.
Copy that, Commander.
Rifle Folger's got a chance to hit it as well. And it's just PPC fire, so this should be alright. There we go. 1 out of 4 hits so far. Same thing. 30% chance with lots of missiles. Kind of hoping I can pop through its rear armor with one of these attacks. Not likely, but you never know. I got 2 hits with the plasma, which is excellent. Yeah, we're going to sprint to there. It's only going to be my AC2 fire on him. But that's why I've got it. So, let's unload on him. I also caught, I think, this guy as well with some of that fire. Oh well. I have softened up that Goliath's back substantially, so bringing an AC-20 with the Saladin in wouldn't be a bad idea. See if I can draw the other 3 mechs in. We got a Ymir. Yeah, they're going for my fire starter. They don't appear to be doing very much, though. That 6 evasion is super helpful. Victor, he's in a good position to guard the rear of that Goliath. Let's see what this 95-tonner is. Oh, they managed to hit the head. Luckily, I resisted the injury. But I can't see what it is. And the main lance is coming in now.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
Alright. I'm going to check what my hit chance is, but I don't think it's going to be very high. So it may just be a sensor lock. I'll sensor lock this guy just to mess with his stuff. 50-50 shot. Actually, that stands a chance of putting a bit of a hole in him, and I'll go AoE just to make sure I get at least splash on him. There we go. Excellent hit.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah. That's only 4 evasion. I'm going to sprint back and probably just sensor lock him to mess with his... Sensor lock one of them to mess with their accuracy. Yeah. I'm not likely to hit with that tag. So, we're going to focus on bringing him down this turn.
Waiting on you, Commander. You betcha.
we're gonna go Warlord here just to get that extra accuracy and tiny bit of extra damage. And I'm gonna max charge this. Excellent. Did nice damage. They're launching missiles at the Saladin. All right. Yeah, we'll go to there. Helios at least has some armor. Not worth shooting there, but we'll unload on this guy. And evasion is my friend here. I'm going to take the little bit of extra DR for being in the forest, despite the accuracy penalty. Actually, I stand a chance at taking off a side torso, which would be better than overheating him.
Engaging target.
There we go. I opened him up.
I'm receiving you.
Let's see if my ERPPCs can finish the job.
10-4.
I hit the wrong side twice.
Moving out.
Let's go for the missile fire.
As you wish. Mech warriors.
There we go. Took off one side, knocked him into bleed out, and knocked him down. Did resist one of the injuries, though. I'll have someone else finish him off. I'm gonna go Warlord here. Get that accuracy bonus. And see what I can do to this guy. Hopefully I can take one of his front legs off. Well, I've opened him up, and I hit him with one of the plasmas. I'm gonna have my Corsair finish off the guy that's on the ground. And we're gonna go Warlord for the extra accuracy.
Knocking on target.
Well, I got an engine crit and a head hit, but he resisted the injury. Oh well. They got my Verfolger with something big. And they hit me in the head, dealing me an injury. Quaddy steps back and sensor locked one of my guys. Yeah, they fired missiles at my Saladin, didn't hit. He's probably not going to do much. Fired a laser and missed. That's it. Because I think I took out his ammo for the reloading rocket. Excellent. He ejected. Cool. That's one less on the field. Is that a Corsair as well? Got me with some of these LRM-15 shots. Yes, it is a Corsair. Good hit from whatever's off screen. And they've made my Revolger unsteady, but I will go before them.
Let's go.
So I'm not too worried about that.
What can I do for you?
I can't risk this just yet. I'm going to pull up to there with the Saladin. The 6 evasion is what's keeping him alive. Same hit chance on both of them. Yeah, he's got an AC-20. I need to put him down. We're going to precision strike for that little bit of extra accuracy. And I'm going to go a normal round and hope for the best. There we go. I've opened him up.
Yes, Commander. Understood. Moving fast.
Sprint in with my fire starter. And hope to do a little bit of damage to that guy. I'm hoping the tag will hit. If I can take that arm, I eliminate the AC-20. And I'm hoping for tag hit for extra missile accuracy. I got the tag. I should have walked there, not sprinted. Oh well. That's better hit chance. I'm going for it. Got him with the bomb blast laser. And some missile fire.
They've got a sensor lock on me. Ready.
Alright. We're going to sprint here. My Revolger's gonna have to walk. But that's not a problem. Yeah, I need these missiles to hit, so I'm going precision strike for the extra accuracy. Getting little bits of damage. Just gonna walk. I didn't catch how many turns till she bleeds out. I'm gonna go Vigilance as well, just to clear that stability. And I just need to hit that arm. I got his probably torso, center torso, and leg. I gotta hope for the best. Slowly chipping away at him. See if one of these can do it.
On and firing it all.
Nope, I think I got the side torso opened up at this point.
Have no doubt, it will be done.
Yeah, I just need 2 missiles to strike his arm. Gonna go for, again, precision strike just to get that accuracy, hoping enough missiles will hit. There we go. Arm down. That's what I needed.
That's a critical hit. Waiting for orders. Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, he's only got an SRM-4 and some medium lasers at this point, and he'll probably back away. He's got an AC-10. Goliath could be dangerous, but I've got piercing ammo here, so I'm going to fire everything I've got. Possibly get a through armor crit, but not likely. Caught him in the head at least.
Oh no, you did not just sensor lock me.
My Marauder's doing good with the laser AMS. They caught my Helios with some stray fire, which sucks. AC-10 though. My Omni Marauder lost all evasion, but I've got AMS protection at least.
Mostly missed me.
And they mostly missed. Cool. A medium laser and an SRM hit. That's nothing.
Oh yeah, it's on. Waiting at
All right.
Commander.
Bobsled. I can't get up there. We're gonna go like that. Get the side shot on the Corsair with the AC-20. Until that other group of 4 come into view, I'm not going to risk pushing too far.
This should be good.
There we go. Good hit. I've definitely softened something up there. And I'm going to push right in with the fire starter. Try and deal with him. I've got his leg and his side torso opened up. And I got an unknown vehicle down there. I'd like to rebuild this fire starter with just pure ER flamers if I can. Or as many of them as I can.
Affirmative.
We're going to precision strike the Corsair.
Standing by.
I got 3 activations remaining.
10-4.
Yeah. Once I do some more damage here, I will start using first aid to prolong her. This should destroy something. There we go. Engine down.
Enemy eliminated.
Excellent. One less enemy on the field. Here we go. We've got another unknown mech coming in. Sensor locking my fire starter. We're going to go precision on the Corsair. He's the next one I want to get rid of. See if I can eliminate that AC-10 from the battlefield. I'm going to avoid standing directly behind the Marauder. Seeing lots of internal. There we go. AC-10 ammo went kaboom. Alright, so I just got this Goliath. And enough firepower to do some damage.
I understand.
I'm probably not going to bring him down this turn, but I can do some damage to him at least.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Go for that accuracy. Both plasmas hit.
Good to go.
Oh yeah, I've got a beautiful hit chance. And the possibility of taking out one of his legs. Popped him in the head with one of those rounds too. Alright, so we got another mech down there as well. So it's probably 2 mechs and 2 vehicles as the main lance. Yeah, Goliath just lost. You know, fired its missiles, tried its best, didn't hit. I got plenty of AMS to cover me. I'm gonna have my Thanos pilot first aid herself. Just to prevent her from punching out.
Let's go. I hear.
Alright, bobsled. There we go.
Going turbo.
I'm gonna AoE this just to keep the... If I miss, I might still splash him a little. And I can potentially hit extra parts, stripping away a little armor. Or breaking the leg. And because I can, we're going precision.
Everything I've got.
There we go. I probably hit that leg directly. Almost got him to the knockdown. I want to avoid the rough terrain. So we're going to jump to there with the fire starter. And hit him with everything I've got.
What can I do for you? Got it.
Just going to continue to push up with the blackjack.
Take this.
Yeah, so both his front legs are destroyed. Yeah, I'm starting to strip through him. Excellent, he ejected. I may be taking those 2 parts.
Commander?
Alright. We're gonna go vigilance there. We're gonna keep the high ground. Just get that extra evasion from sprinting.
Waiting for orders.
She's going to first aid herself.
Understood. Moving fast.
I didn't catch what it was. It's an 80-tonner.
Yes, boss?
I just gotta wait for the next group to come into range.
Right here. Full speed sounds good.
Since they can't see me, they'll have to sensor lock one of my guys to be able to shoot me. Which, can I? You might just be in range. Let's find out.
I've got a sensor lock.
Nah, I was just outside. Oh well. That lets me see him. It is a dragon. Just because my guy is nearby, I'm going to precision strike to try to avoid any friendly fire. Excellent. That's a 95-ton vehicle. And a 100-ton vehicle. That's a little scary. Alright, I know where they are. So we're going to sprint around this way with my Saladin. Try and get a flank on one of them with the Saladin.
Got a lock.
And just keep my sensor lock there.
Receiving you.
I'm going to wait on Slapdash.
Waiting for orders. Heading out.
Move to there.
Lock.
Just unload on him.
I hear ya. Pedal to the metal.
We're just going to go low so I reduce my heat, and I'm not likely to do too much damage to one of my guys.
You betcha.
There we go. That hit. I'm going to wait for him to move.
Waiting for orders.
I'm here.
We're going to go first aid again. Just keep her in the fight. Wait for this guy to move. Yes, come around. Now I can do some attacks on him. Alright, we're going to start this off by jumping Slapdash right to there. Let's light him up a little. I want that tag to hit. Opened him up, and the tag hit. Excellent.
How's it going?
Coordinates received.
We're going to activate Battlelord and unload on him.
Let's get this.
I got a through armor crit on his ammo and blew it up. All that patience for very little.
Confirmed.
Alright, let's see what I got here. Stalker and an Ontos. Well, I've got a decent hit chance. He's running dual light Gausses and dual MMLs, so... Let's... Hopefully... Yeah, I'm probably going to focus fire on him. Nope. Can't get the Ontos with my Marauder. But I can get the Stalker, so I'm going to go for him. Pop Battlelord. SRMs, LRMs, lasers. Alright. You're the kind that doesn't like heat, so let's give you some heat. Miss PPC hit with the phosphorus round.
Yeah. Affirmative.
Yeah, we're going Battlelord. And I'm hoping to just punch a hole through and take that out. Got him open. Tagged, but next turn, if he doesn't run away. Ah, damn. Got me in the head. This may be, instead of finishing all all 3 missions here, I just traveled to let my people recover. And it didn't move very far and just sensor locked. I'm worried that 100-tonner is like a behemoth or a devastator lobbing AC-20 rounds at me.
Give them everything you've got. What can I do for you?
Huh. Doesn't appear as though I can get around to them. Alright, we're going to sprint to there.
Max speed, no shooting.
Yeah, nothing is in range. I should be able to get up here, I think. Or I've gone the complete wrong direction with my Saladin.
Ready for orders.
Alright, fire starter. No good angle there. That at least gives me an angle on that last vehicle and some decent evasion. It is a advanced behemoth with MRM-10s, SRM-6s, 2 LRM-5s, and 2 Ultra AC-10s. Wow. I'm going to put a sensor lock on the Striker, and hopefully I can capitalize on that.
Pedal to the metal.
I'm just hoping for the MRMs to hit this side enough times to take it out.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Or it turned and showed me its other side, annoyingly. We're gonna jump to there. Same plan. Now I've opened up the front, yeah, and it turned to show me the other side. Well, that was a good hit with a laser.
Oh, it's on.
Down it goes. Excellent.
Hostile removed.
Yeah, it broke the front and left-hand side of that one.
Yes, Commander.
I've apparently got a ton of activations left. There might be a glitch. I'm just not going to move her.
Awaiting orders.
We're gonna go like that. At least get one evasion. And rain some arrows down on the stalker. Or, not arrows. Missiles. Caught him in the head, but he resisted the injury. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a through armor ammo explosion here. It's not likely, but gonna take the chance. And I broke an LRM-5 with my through armor shit.
I'm receiving you.
Alright. We're gonna walk forward a little. And I'm hoping to catch this guy with the phosphorus round again. I did. And I got him with the PPC. Excellent.
Location confirmed.
Same plan, going for the overheat. I broke a heat sink and opened him up.
Scored a critical hit.
Yeah, my Marauder took a heavy hit there with only 2 evasion.
Took a hard hit there.
And I got some LRMs coming in. Shot down 2 out of 5. It doesn't look like any of the others hit.
It's go time. I hear ya.
And apparently that's as far up as he can go. Alright. So we're going to sprint back this way. Try and loop around it. Be about the same as me going after Trying to careful maneuvering up the side. Yeah, I've got to bring him all the way up and around. Which is a pain, but alright.
Good to go.
Have Slapdash get into his rear arc and add some fire.
Mech ward.
There we go, we got left torso destruction.
What can I do for you? We can do this. Let's go.
Max power. Let's see what I can do to that behemoth. 69 damage. Nice.
Move order received.
Yeah, I don't have any heat generation here, so we're just going to precision strike this guy. I'm trying to crack the front open and destroy him.
Commander? Position confirmed.
Just throw a normal round. Same plan. Precision strike for that accuracy.
Firing on target.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, I still got a ton of activations, so we're going to sprint her back in. Target that front with 2 ER PPCs. Down it goes. Excellent.
That's a kill.
Actually, I might take that.
Certainly.
It's 3 parts of an advanced behemoth left behind.
Let's go. Let's do this. Got it.
Alright. Get some through armor damage on him. And I broke 2 more heat sinks. Awesome, he ejected.
Mission successful.
At least one of my people got injured, so I've got a few people who are out for quite a few days with injuries at this point. I may just travel to a new location, let them heal. Cyanide's going to be out for a couple of days, and so is Wildfire. So the Behemoth is definitely one I could consider taking. Did any of the LRM-5s survive? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Hmm. I think... That's got a nice ability at 15 on the Stalker. You know what? I'm going to take one part of it and 2 parts of the Behemoth and hope for the best. I don't really need anything new right now. Awesome. I got a second part of the Striker. Got the Corsair and the Dragon part. This ain't bad. I don't need more medium lasers. I'll keep the SRM-6s. I don't need more regular LRM ammo. Yeah. Alright. I'll run across more behemoths at some point. I don't need any new vehicles right away. I'm going to... I think my best bet is to travel to a new location and let my people recover. All those except the commander, who is currently glitched and not actually ever going to recover. But as you can see, I've got quite a few people who are out. I can at least get 4 of them back. So... You're 4.5 skulls. 16 days should allow me to get a couple people back. And I can join this fight and do a bunch of contracts right in a row.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Alright. Make sure none of my stuff needs to be repaired. Cool. Real quick. Yeah, I'm probably just going to sell that Crusader at the next store. So I've already stripped it for parts. Let's get my pilots some upgrades.
Waiting for orders.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Standing by. Yes, Commander.
Orders?
Commander?
Yeah, I want to get him to knife fight. Target precision helps all of my allies out. Or
Mech warrior training.
all of the allies out, so that's something I may use sporadically. I've got a mech that I'm designing around the knife fight ability. Just need one more part.
Good to go.
And a pilot to make use of it. Karambit, what have you been running? Talon Omni Blackjack. I don't think I have the Talon anymore. You know what? He's sort of just a general backup here. But what we'll do is we'll give him this ability here, Cannon Master, for artillery cannons and howitzers. And then I'll build a mech around that.
Training complete.
Yes, Commander.
I'm listening.
Outrigger. Kind of been running a whole bunch of stuff, mainly focused on the Atlas, though. I'm gonna hold off picking anything else up until I know what I've got built onto the Atlas.
Yes, Commander.
Mech warrior training complete.
Hey there.
Commander,
Training complete.
What's up, boss? Good to go.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Alright.
I'm here.
You've got precision mastery, multi-target. Just gonna uppercuts.
Training complete.
Alright. Just spend some time traveling, and once we get to the new planet, I will check the store and see if it's got what I'm looking for.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
I really can't deploy the mech Pargus until I get that one part. Where's the Pargus? No, it's the Blackhawk. Sorry. I need just one more fire control, and then this thing it'll be good to go. And then I just need to get my guy to knife fight. I got
Network orders complete, boss.
excellent.
May say so.
I only need 1.3. We're going to do structural repairs, and then the next thing is the drive upgrades. I got 6 days. Yeah, Stoic and Meatbag won't be back in time, but there's not much I can do about that.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Alright. Currently controlled by House Merrick, but they will be attacked soon. So, Park Place, let's see what they've got in the way of the store. Do I have long-tom cannon ammo? Sniper, Sniper Inferno, Seismic Charge, Howitzer. No long-tom. Alright. Oh, wait, no, I want buying. I may pick that up after I do some missions. Just because I got a guy who specializes in artillery cannons. But I also have the howitzer, which I may put on to something. Yeah, that's also another one I might pick up. That could be interesting as well. Nah, damn. I'm looking for a machine gun fire control. I need just one more of them.
New equipment available.
Yeah, we're going to buy those up. And same thing with the thumper cannon. Ammo.
New equipment available.
That way if I get a thumper or a sniper artillery cannon, I can make use of it. Yeah, no machine gun fire control, sadly. Damn it. Alright, command center.
Yes, Dr. Farad.
Just gonna check these. That's a duo duel. I could do that. That's a solo duel. I could also do that one. Yeah. Let's negotiate this. I'm not expecting to get anything really useful out of the Magistry of Canopus, so we'll take the little bit of extra money. Alright. Got bobsled. I could go the Rhino with bobsled, because that is a very powerful one. You're back up. You're specialized in the Helios. MMR, yeah. Not a good one. Pigeon. What are you good with? Thanos. Yeah, that's my LRM guy. Not great for dueling. Tractor. Omni Marauder. And the Corsair. You know what? I'm gonna go Atlas. I know Outrigger? Yeah. Should I have someone with precision mastery? Got wildfire. Anyone else? Nope. Alright, we're gonna throw wildfire in the Atlas, just because if I yeah. I can just fire the rotary Gauss and ignore their DR. And then I'm also going to drop the Rhino for the Thunderbolts with bobsled and just hope for the best. Dropping 171 tons with this. Ugh. Even though the Rhino's a 90 tonner. I don't know why that's calculating out to 171. So I got the rotary Gauss and some Thunderbolt 20s. I'm just going to pick a target, focus fire it down, move to the next. Alright.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. Well, just in case they've got something that can shoot me, I'm going to stick to cover. They're probably also moving big and slow. Looks like we've got a longbow and something else. It's 85 tons. Both my mechs outweigh the one. Yep. It's got 2 ballistics from the looks of it. Battle hammer? Yes, a battle hammer. Cool. You're going to be the first one to die, Mr. Battlehammer.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah. Battlehammer and longbow. Alright. He's got 4 evasion. Let me prep him for being hit by my rotary Gauss. Fired at my Atlas, which is fine. He could be a problem, but I don't like the big weapons the other guys got. So we're going to take the damage reduction and sprint to there. I was hoping for better accuracy. Apparently he's also got height advantage on me. And I guess I still have the penalty. Alright, well, let's hope I can hit. Got a Gauss and a PPC hit on him, which impairs his sensors.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Actually, it is best for me to sprint.
Got it.
I may go in for that longbow because the other guy ran away. Coward. Yeah. Let's fuck up this longbow. I think I got some splash damage on him. Yeah, he's just got a pair of LRM-20s. And Ace Pilot.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to unload on this guy. Hopefully one of them will hit. Yeah, I got 2 hits. He's probably going to try and get into my flank. That's what it looks like he's going for. But that's not going to help him. I'm just going to keep putting pressure on this longbow. Hopefully all of this hits and I can crack that side. There we go. That was his right leg eliminated. That puts him on the ground. Come on, injure the pilot. -1 initiative. Injury resisted. Damn it. Just walk forward. We're going to precision shot for that extra accuracy and go for that side torso. I want to eliminate this guy this turn. Didn't. Damn it. And he fired lasers, but not his missiles. Alright.
What can I do for you? Don't need to tell me twice.
Yeah, the battle hammer isn't going to be able to see my guy. That's why I moved him so little. Let's see if my thunderbolts can tear open his back. There we go. Right arm and torso down. Engine destroyed. Longbow has been eliminated. Alright, those are probably HVACs. Because I'm getting lots of splash.
I'm here.
Stop firing that to get rid of the refire penalty. Oh no, they're just AC-10s. He must be running cluster. Or no, I don't think there is cluster for AC-10s. Huh.
We can do this. Let's go.
Oh, it's probably AoE ammo. And he is making use of that crystal field nicely.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's shoot him in the back. Got the precision strike. Ripped open his back.
Receiving you. 10-4.
Sprint up. I'm going to hold off until I can get a decent shot on him with the rotary Gauss.
No love on that. Come on, people.
His leg is vulnerable, and his backside torso is vulnerable. We're going to keep firing. Or no, back center. Down he goes. Excellent. I probably took out the center torso with that Thunderbolt 20. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't really see a whole lot of interest in the way of weapons. So maybe they might have some interesting gear inside, but this may just be grab some parts for mechs and or a part of a mech and see what happens. Not really interested in either of them. But they also didn't drop a whole lot. I was shooting me with frag ammo. Okay, that's why I was getting all that splash. Very little armor damage, or reduction to armor, but up the structure. He had that firing backwards. Should have been using the precision. I'm gonna snag the part of that and yeah. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'll keep that ammo. And the LRM-20. And the AC-10. And I got a second part of the battle hammer. Alright. Glad I went for money, not parts. Ugh. What mech do I have to solo duel with? Yeah, I'm probably going to get this warning every time, but we shall just go in and check my atlas. Yeah. I just need one more part for this guy, and then I can build him. Or then his build will be complete. Yeah. None of them are damaged at all. Definitely not going to do an attack and defend battle. 5 skull solar duel in a lunar environment. That means heat could be an issue. So let's grab my Marauder with the plasma. Yeah, my Omni Marauder with the Gaussian plasma. And I want to capitalize on that energy. I think Tractor's the one I want for this. Yeah, because I think Helmet or Hermit is... He's built for missiles. What about you? Yeah, you've also done the Omni Marauder. Bobsled's vehicle. Keep forgetting that. Yeah, we're going to go Tractor because he's got the energy weapons and 10 gunnery, giving me the most accuracy in this Omni Marauder. Oh. I should make some money. I can go in to the store and buy that Long Tom cannon. Well, I may pick that Long Tom cannon up. I'll have to check to see if I actually have ammo for it, potentially. Or not. I know the store isn't selling any. And I have to use the cannon ammo in it.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. I know that's rough terrain there, but I can still come up and around this way. I'm hoping he comes this way. It's a Charger. Interesting. And he's got lasers. I like it.
How's it going?
Yeah, we're gonna bring up around this way. Kind of hoping he fires another turn and heats himself up. This is where I want him. He did hit me with some lasers. Now I can start backing up a little bit and firing at him, keeping him just in precision range. And I've got Battlelord ready to go.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
I opened him up. I hit him with both plasmas. That's some heat. There we go. Yeah, he likes to be in close, but I'm just going to keep backing up and firing.
Good to go.
Let's see if I can overheat him. If both these hit, I may bring him into shutdown. Or I can just pop his engine with a Gauss rifle. There we go. Alright. I lured him into a trap and took him out. Alright, made 1.5 off of that. Let's see if this charger had anything of use. Chem lasers and charger parts. I think I'm gonna get everything. Yeah. I have no use for chem lasers. And I will probably build this thing just to sell it. Build it, sell it, get whatever useless parts off of it. Oh well, it might have an XL engine in it. I will investigate it to see if it's worth keeping, but I doubt I have a build for it. Alright. Storage.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Charger. It's got 5 support slots. I could be silly and just do... Yeah. Drop all of this chem laser crap. And the heat sinks. The prototype double XL is a little annoying. Alright, first things first. Can I stuff an extra hand on you? No. Strip the hand actuators. It's not going to do me any good. Max armor. Yeah, I could do laser AMS, laser AMS, regular and regular AMS ammo. How much do these weigh? Half ton. I don't have AMS ammo. Alright, so I can't make use of those. I'll have to pick up some AMS ammo. So we're going to shift these just to the center torso. Definitely think I'm going to need to slap a double heat sink kit on this guy. It's got a 400 rated engine core. And I can do 6 extra internal. I'm going to drop the 5 on there. That gives me 76 heat to play with. Do a large binary laser. Excuse me, 45 heat. Too bad I don't have an ERPPC. Oh, I also only have just over 2 tons. And then a medium binary. I lose a little bit of close range, medium, and long range. Oof. Those large chem lasers are nice. Yeah, despite the fact that I could do a, throw lots of AMS on this guy, not worth it. Half a mil, I get a mediocre mech. So we're just going to scrap it for nearly $1 million, and I get a whole bunch of useless chem stuff. So we're just going to quickly pop over to the store. And sell the useless chem stuff that I've got. Cool. That takes care of that. And give me. Yeah, I gotta wait for the priority missions to come in. 2 days. Hard target. Alright. Looks like it's an assassination. In the jungle. 5 skull. Against the Capellans. Even split down the middle. Alright, we're gonna bring my Atlas, my Corsair, both Marauders, Thanos. I guess set up with a pair of racks. Yeah. What ammo are you running? Just standard rack ammo. Alright. I keep forgetting to repair that battle armor. What's this carrier? LRM 20s. Alright. Okay, this is 470 tons right now. Cynthia, come on, tell me what you were piloting. You've only done Marauder Omni. All right. Helios. I'll bring you as well, just because I want to use Hermit. He's got the 10 gunnery, I might as well make use of him. Outrigger's also been in the Marauder Omni quite a bit. Pigeon is the Thanos. We're going to bring Pigeon as well. Tractor. Corsair, Phoenix Hawk, Marauder Omni. We're going to go Corsair with you. Actually, that's a waste putting him in the Corsair. We're going to shift you to the Marauder Omni. Make use of that energy mastery for the plasma stuff. Alright. We'll go Cynthia there in the Atlas. HVAC and PPC. Should have Hoist there. So at least he's decent. Stick her in the Corsair. We'll give Karambit a little training in the Barghest. Want the Rhino. I think Bobsled's my best bet for that. I got 601 right now. I think I'm okay with that. Just out of curiosity. Okay, I can also bring my Firestarter Omni. I think that was Outrigger? No. Slapdash, probably. Yeah. She's got the sensor lock. Get her a little bit more experience. Let's deploy this group. Yeah, I don't know if it's 650 or 700 is my max. Should also check the hiring hall to see if there's any good pilots around. After we crush the Capellan forces here with this chain of missions, hopefully I get something useful. So I think it gives you a little prize box at the end as an extra thank you. Assuming your side wins.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, cool. They are right in my face. Oh boy, they got 2 support lances and some reinforcements. Sorry, 3 support lances and reinforcements. Victor, Atlas, Pillager, good lord.
Receiving you.
Oh, and a Rhino Flamer and an Atlas. All of us have 8 evasion, so there's no point to me going first. So I'm going to let them move.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
And then just pick targets and fire. Oh, great. They got rear attacks on me. I didn't check that. Ah, great. I'm going to lose that guy. Everything's going to shoot him in the back. Despite the 8 evasion.
They're getting the angle on me.
Thanos is going to go down. I didn't realize they were in my back arc.
Targeting skills aren't impressive.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, or no, 16 enemies and the target. Engine
That was
crits.
a heavy hit, Commander.
They shot their ally in the back. Cool.
I'm being flanked.
My people might actually survive this. And they engine crit their ally, so.
We're getting outflanked.
Ouch. Oh, they've ripped open the Barghest.
Reporting internal damage.
That's an alicorn. Fuck.
We're getting outflanked.
I've received an engine crit. Because again, all my guys facing the wrong way.
Minor damage, Commander.
Jesus. I'm facing a couple big heavy guys. I brought 600 tons and I probably needed about 1,000.
Ready for orders.
Alright. For starters, can't sprint into their back with my fire starter. So we're just going to jump to there. And hopefully get the tag on this pillager.
Ready for orders.
Alright, just going to turn around and hopefully put this guy on the ground.
Engaging target.
I hit with everything, so that's a knockdown. but he resisted the injury.
Waiting for orders. Confirm.
Move my Corsair over here. Yeah, you've got an AC-20, but it obstructed. You've got dual AC-20s. Let's try and get a through armor crit on you. And he resisted the injury despite my head hit. There's still more forces moving that I can't see.
Let's move.
I'm going to keep shooting for that side, just because I might be able to punch through into his armor, or into his structure, and take out that side torso.
How's it going?
Let's see if we can just finish him off. Alright, that's one enemy down. Next I'm going to go for this guy here, the other pillager with dual AC-20s. And then the Atlas with an AC-20.
Yes, Commander.
At least I get optimal range on him. But considering all of the assault mechs I'm fighting, I got a lot of armor plates to chew through.
Commander?
Not many people to do it.
On my way.
Perfect hit best hit chance I can get with this. There's 12 rounds of AC-2. Almost got the knockdown.
Commander?
That's a charge attack. I don't want to risk that.
Acknowledged.
Walk forward, or turn around, walk forward, and hopefully annihilate. That's a knockdown at least. I keep resisting the injuries though. And they've deployed a minefield around my Atlas. I'm hoping my Rhino can finish the job. We're gonna aim for his head. Just in case. I opened him up. Got a gyro crit, which means center torso is open. 17 on what? 5, 8, 9. I am heavily outnumbered. Alright, and it was my fire starter that got opened up in the back. Just keep jumping the fire starter. And let's hope I can do some damage with this back shot. And they've got a rack guy as well, I think. Or it's Ultra ACs. Luckily they didn't hit much despite the easy target.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we're gonna pull back with the Helios. And finish the job here. Alright, that's dual AC-20s off the field. Now I just gotta get this Atlas.
Standing by.
Not likely to be able to hit the Atlas. I'm just going to keep moving him to these gaps until I can get down or in the back of some of these people up here. Ironically, the Atlas is my best shot. Let's go for it. Excellent. Got his sensors impaired.
I've been sensor locked.
That's not good.
Standing by. Coordinates.
I'm in, AC-20 range no matter where I go. So, we're just gonna hope for the best here. Got him unsteady. Let's see if I can put him on the ground.
Double time.
We're going, Battlelord. I need to break things as quickly as possible. I think everything hit that same arm and side torso. There we go. Damn it, he resisted the injury. They resisted injury again.
Be there in a jet.
Screw it. We're going for headshots. It's all going to be armor damage no matter what I do.
Waiting for orders.
Nope. The Rack 2 is jammed. Alright. It's only going to be 6 rounds of fire this turn. Okay. Going for the head. I need to inflict injuries if I can.
Reporting major armor loss. Commander?
Sprint to there, and... I have the potential to take his arm off, but it's not the one with the AC-20. Is that located in the shoulder? Yes. Let's go for it. I opened it up, but didn't do enough. Luckily, my Atlas should go first. And they infernoed my fire starter.
Losing armor.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
And Atlas is probably going to target my fire starter as well with that height advantage. No, went after my Barghest. Alright. And I lost an autocannon fire control. I'm going to have to hide him a little more. I took a beating this mission. Already. I'm just going to keep my fire starter in the rear arc of this Victor. That's my hope, breaking the Victor.
I'm ready. Affirmative.
I gotta hope I can take out this guy. Actually, we're gonna call shot that side torso and hope for the best. Excellent. Side torso down. That takes the AC-20 out.
Critical hit, Commander.
He's just probably got lasers left. And some missiles. He fires at my Thanos. Alright. That's the one I'm worried about. My fire starter is taking a pounding, but staying standing, which is amazing. That might have been a rear shot. Shit. I'm gonna lose something. That's a lot of structure damage. Yeah, 2 medium pulses and an actuator down. And the knockdown.
Oh, damn it, I'm wounded.
She's just gonna punch out. She's too light. That mech is too light for this fight.
Yes, Commander.
Boink.
Ejecting.
My Rhino fire support's taking a beating. All that AMS fire and only 4 missiles got hit.
Up high.
Let's hopefully finish this guy off.
Let's go. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Gave him some ammo explosions, but didn't knock him. That means he's running case, most likely. I need to keep evasion up.
On my way. Double time.
That's my best hit chance. I'm going for it. Missed with the HVAC 10. Got him with the PPC, though.
I've been sensor locked.
Standing by.
Alright. AC2s aren't going to fire in melee. We're going to sprint back, get the 2 evasion on my Corsair, and hopefully pen this guy and take out some structure. At least I got the knockdown. Fuck, they resisted the injury again.
Roger that.
We're gonna sprint there and try and finish off this Atlas. Now that I've opened up a nice gap.
All weapons are go.
Excellent. Took him out. So that's another enemy off the field.
Reporting.
Jump to there. Highest hit chance is who's taking the missiles.
Waiting for orders. Double time.
She's going to fall back, put distance. And we're going Battle Lord just for the tiny bit of extra damage.
Right, Commander.
Broken actuator, at least.
Critical hit, Commander.
Can't take much more of this.
Not much armor left in that location.
Moving fast.
His rear and side are heavily damaged, so let's show him the other one. Decent. Yeah, let's see if he can survive a pair of thunderbolts.
All weapons are go.
Yes, yes he can. Because I missed with both of them. Fuck. And I think this is going to be the end of my Helios. Lost an MRM and a Flamer. God, they came out swinging with a crap ton. Easily the same amount of tonnage here. Plus an extra, what, 2 lances?
I'm receiving you.
Just gotta finish off this one guy. Going Battle Lord for that extra damage.
Got it, Commander.
Excellent, he ejected. So, 4 of the 16 down.
Reporting. Serious armor loss.
Alright. At least resisted the injury there.
Good to go.
Receiving you.
That gets me 2 evasion. I might be able to hit this rhino. Not gonna punch through anything though. We're gonna precision strike here. Get that little bit of extra accuracy. Still missed with the HVAC though. Yeah, he's running AC2s as well. And my Atlas has lost his evasion from that beating.
Receiving you.
Alright. I'm risking laser. And that's it.
Copy that.
Jump to there. Go vigilance. That's it. Oh well. I'll start softening the alicorn a little. I didn't have a great hit chance on any of them. There's another group of 4, plus I got that one down there. Yeah.
Good to go. Sprinting.
As much as I'd like to back my Barghast off, I've got to keep pushing.
Affirmative.
I heard some racks up at this guy. I think I bounced around off of the Atlas as well.
I'm here. All right, let's move.
Wildfire moving.
Fire an owl weapon.
Just trying to take something out.
Receiving you.
Confirmed.
Not a bad hit chance. Yeah, just keep firing at that rhino. Slowly breaking its armor plates. I think that's optimal range for my Thanos.
I understand.
I just need to break one of its side armor and hit its ammo. Man, my Atlas is gonna hurt. Leg is probably opened up.
Commander? Moving fast. Need
These thunderbolts to hit. There we go. At least I got it open this turn. That alicorn's gonna shoot my Atlas. I know it. No, we didn't do anything. Can barely move, though. Alright, at least get one evasion. And steady a little bit. Yeah. Let's hope for the best. 2 misses. I think my Atlas loses its leg this turn.
Failed to connect.
Oh good, it can't see me. This guy's gonna come in with missiles. Yeah. Down goes the leg. Lost some gas ammo because of the ammo explosion. But I kept it in the leg, which means I lose the leg and not the pilot and the mech.
I'm losing armor bad.
Internal structure damage. The bad kind. Orders?
Jump to there. Let's see what I've got. Okay, it's an Ontos. I'm just hoping for 2 of those 20 missiles to hit the front. I did hit the front, but with only 1 missile. Yeah, they're just gonna unload on my Atlas. Down it goes. It's a left torso down. Yep. Pilot incapacitated. He survives. I got at least. Okay. And my Corsair pushed this way. It's not a bad hit chance. Yeah, we're going for this guy, try and get him off the field. Excellent.
Target's down.
Yeah, I did lots of damage to his front.
Waiting.
Alright, hoist. Moved there. Now let's see if we can take out the Gauss Atlas next. Got him with the HVAC, missed with the PPC.
Good to go. Full speed, no target.
Continue to sprint forward. We'll go Battle Lord. And I'm hoping for that tag to hit, even though it's not likely. Well, I've opened him up. And I got the tag. Excellent.
Awaiting orders.
It's only his leg. Damn. If I knock him, though, by taking out his leg, that would be amazing.
Scored a critical hit. Good to go.
And both my rotaries are jammed.
Double time.
Got an 80% chance to unjam them. At least one unjammed.
Waiting for orders.
Let's hope for the best.
Come on, Mech Warriors.
Excellent. I took out his left torso with that. Oh. Slowly turning the tide. My Corsair's gonna have to deal with that guy. I'm probably also gonna have my Helios attempt it. And I gotta get this group up to deal with that Alcorn. Going after my Marauder, which is fine. Stray shot hit me in the head, but luckily I resisted it.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Ready for orders. Moving out.
There we go. Sensors impaired. Yep. My Marauder took a beating.
Yes, Commander. Lifting off.
I'm gonna have to hope these two can deal with that guy, with the vehicle here. I gotta come up and around this way here to get at these two.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Sensor locked my guy.
Right, Commander.
Going Warlord for the extra damage. Opened him up.
I'm receiving you.
That at least gets me 3 evasion.
Affirmative.
I'm running across rough terrain, but might be able to limit who can shoot at me. Let's hope for the best.
Mech Warriors.
Excellent. Took out the center torso with that with those AP rounds.
Yes, Commander. Let's move.
Let's see if we can do some damage to this Marauder, or this Mauler. It's his leg again. Got him with a Gauss and a Plasma.
Reporting. Yes, Commander.
Hoping my Rhino can make it up and over. I've opened him up in another spot and took out a bunch of his actuators.
Good to go.
It's not optimal range, but it's 2 thunderbolts. Left leg and left torso down. Knocked down. Come on. Take another injury. Damn it! Ah, good. He punched out. Whew. That Alicorn is the next target for my Thunderbolts. I've got an 80-ton mech back there. Jesus. Oh, my Corsair took some heavy hits there.
Good to go.
Orders.
Alright, we're gonna move that way and sensor lock that Thunderbolt. Or, sorry, that Alicorn.
Got a lock. Aye, aye. On the move. Full speed.
I'm gonna sprint him here and then just start jumping up.
Waiting for orders. Double time.
Yeah, I just gotta move my people to where that Alicorn won't be able to see them. I needed him to unjam his other gun. Yeah, we're gonna go like that. And just sprint to cover.
Waiting for orders.
Nope, can't see the Alicorn. I should have probably used his sensor lock on it.
As you wish.
I'm gonna save my Thunderbolt until I can get direct line of sight. But at least I have a decent hit chance with this fire.
Commander? Sprinting.
I might fire if it's a 99% chance with the indirect, but 92. Fuck it. I need to start chipping away at this guy. There we go. We've opened him up. Alright. 280-tonners back here. Still an entire lance I haven't hit. And my main target.
Mess them up. Mess them up good.
We'll wait on Wildfire. Just gonna walk with this guy to stabilize him.
Standing by. Roger that.
Gonna reserve wildfire.
Good to go. Moving fast.
Don't have sensor lock on him.
Commander.
Have sensor lock with tractor. So we're gonna make use of that just so I can rain more missiles down on the Alcorn here.
I've got a sensor lock. Awaiting orders. I understand.
There we go. Just need a few hits to that open side. Excellent. It's been eliminated.
Okay, everybody. Let's hit him where it hurts.
2 salvageable parts. I may take those. Keep preserving wildfire because I think one of these two will come around this way.
Waiting for orders.
You know what? Let's get an identify on this guy. It's a Victor. Howdy, Dragon Fairy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. Now, I'm gonna... we're just going to drop back this way and hopefully use the high ground to my advantage. Also, real quick... if y'all get a chance, go give Dragon Fairy's channel a look. Plays games occasionally, and it's fun to watch. Currently, she was playing Sword and Shield. Alright, half the enemy supports are down. Another 85 tonner, good lord.
Come on, people.
At least this time I have the high ground.
Confirm. Commander.
Saw him, but didn't catch what it was.
I copy.
My laser hit the mountain, but I at least got some missiles into the Victor. Might be able to bring wildfire around to hit him.
Commander? Double time.
Well, there's a chance I can hit him. Go Battle Lord. Hopefully I don't jam. At least I got some damage on him.
Standing by.
Nope. Hold off on wildfire.
Acknowledge.
Just to be safe, we're sensor locking that other Victor.
Reporting. Confirmed.
Yeah, we've injured him, so I'm going to keep firing.
Holden for tactical advantage.
Save wildfire, see if this other Victor comes around.
Good to go. Sprinting.
Just going to keep sensor locking him. His evasion's unchanged, but I am reducing his accuracy by doing that. Ooh, he's got a Gauss. And my arm has been destroyed. Lost a flamer and a laser. The missiles are the most important.
Waiting for orders.
That allows me to get in here. Not a great hit chance, but I'm going for it. Alright. They got line of sight from a long ways off. And they got missiles. Shit. Need him to unjam his guns.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
We're gonna sensor lock the Gauss Victor.
Locked on.
And they missed with those missiles on my Corsair.
Receiving you. Coordinates received.
Yeah, we're going to precision strike him and hope for the best. Yeah, both of them have Gauss. Wonderful.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Yeah, we're going to precision strike him. Hey, we hit the head. Gave him an injury. Excellent.
Yes, Commander.
Keep pushing this way. What the fuck? Yeah, mostly height difference. Alright. I need the precision strike. So that got his Gauss? Ah, stealth. Yes. That's also a problem, but it also has his Gauss. At least scrambled his sensors a little. I think I'm out of AC2 ammo.
AC2 ammo depleted.
Yeah.
Good to go.
So my Corsair's not much of a threat anymore.
go.
I need the accuracy. Now, at least I got him with both plasma shots. And the tag.
Awaiting orders. Roger.
We'll just see which one's got the higher hit chance. It's that guy, definitely. No, and we're just gonna make sure we hit. Got a core crit and SRM-4 destroyed.
Commander?
Now, these last 3 shots, unobstructed line of sight, is all I'm going to take with them.
Got a lock.
I gotta bring my Corsair into melee range at this point. And it's a longbow. Wonderful. Fired lasers. That's it.
Reporting. Structural damage.
Hoping I can finish him off. Oh boy, they're coming in for a DFA. I think they missed the DFA. No, they hit, but I think he's worse off for it than I am.
What do you need? Double time. Let's go.
Yeah, we're going to precision strike here. Excellent, he ejected. Whew. So I got 7 more enemies to go. Because of the DFA, I lost my evasion. And Rack 2 destroyed. I think it's the one that's been perpetually jammed, so it's no big loss.
Engaging jump jets.
I should be able to see this guy. Hopefully hit him in the head. Yes, we did hit him in the head. 2 out of 4 injuries.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Moving to position.
We're gonna walk that way, shake off the unsteady. And try to finish the job. We start softening it up.
Standing by. In 4.
At least one of them hit.
Standing by. No shooting, just running.
I'm gonna focus fire the guy who DFA'd and knocked himself over. I opened him up.
Yes, Commander.
Jumped there. I only got 2 volleys left. Hoping this finishes him off. Excellent. Engine destroyed.
Hostile removed.
6 to go.
Waiting for orders.
Precision strike. And let's see if I can tear something off of this guy. Nope, just opened him up. Another 80-tonner. Good lord. I do not have the ammo for this fight.
I'm hit. I'm hit.
Yeah, he's got to eject. He doesn't have any weapons left.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Standing by. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
It's only at least a 60-tonner. Rock. Okay. He's in bleed out. Oh wait, no, his MRM is still active. Risky. I'm gonna move to there. I'll probably have to eject him next turn. Now, just
Punching out.
punch him out. I've got no hit chance.
Coordinates received. Firing on target.
Well, at least I opened up the Rock as well.
I'm here. Got it. Full speed, no target.
If I have the range, I may hit something good on the Rock.
Engaging target.
Nope, both shots missed. Just hoping to get in close enough and start meleeing. Now we're precision striking this guy. And that might have been his arm removed. Or just opened him up.
Critical hit. Awaiting orders.
These are my last 50 missiles. And then my Thanos is going to have to get into melee. Let's see if we can take out that Longbow's arm. I opened him up, broke fire control, and got an engine crit at least.
No more long-range missiles.
I still got an enemy I can't see. Bobsled. I'm hoping to finish off the longbow before it gets to go.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Yes! Whew. Longbow eliminated. 5 enemies to go. Oh look, a Victor 9D. What do you know? And that's probably my Thunderbolt carrier destroyed. And probably my pilot dead.
Good to go.
Oh no. It says he's got 1 health left, so he might be alive. Do you also have stealth armor? Narrow frame. What the fuck? Ah, it's all his evasion. Actually, if I sensor lock him, he's just gonna get to go. And this guy's poor fire. Yeah. Wouldn't have mattered if I sensor locked him. I have full health enemy mechs that I'm probably going to have to melee it to death. That's an 80-tonner too. Good lord. They brought the fucking tonnage. Yep, 2 more victors. Wonderful. I'm hoping he's one of the support lances. And that way I can just chase down our primary target. Yeah, we're going for a kick here.
Putting my weight into it.
Think I hit? Yes. There we go. We got him nice and toasty. That's charge deck.
Coordinate. Right, Commander. Come on, McWar.
Well, I've got rid of his arm at least. Excellent. Yeah, I've got 4 enemies, or 5 enemies, and I can only see 3. Couple little hits on the Corsair, but doing fine. From an 80-ton vehicle. Wonderful. Gauss missed. And most of those missiles seem to have missed as well. MMLs. Yeah, I'm getting right up in his face.
Affirmative.
Just one hit. And I'm either going to kick or punch him to death. This guy should be pretty much ineffectual. No, he's still got some lasers. Missed. We're going for a precision strike here. Soften him up. Splashed myself a little bit with that, but I hit him pretty good. At least I got him with a Gauss. Not worth it. We're just going to sprint up like that. Next turn, I'll be able to start kicking him with my Thanos.
Good to go.
We're going to precision shoot him in the back. Kind of hoping he punches out from it. He's panicking. Didn't punch out. Sounds like my AMS activated. Didn't really do a whole lot. Good, that one missed with his Gauss. Alright. Shot down 3 out of the 4 missiles, though, that time. Ooh, Gauss hit on the Marauder. Luckily, I still have most of my armor plates. Yeah, let's just kick this guy. Not gonna fire anything. There goes his leg. Should be a knockdown. He's still up. If I go there... Yeah, we can punch him. Or... Yep. It was either a punch or a kick. I don't know what activated. Hey, he's in bleed out, though. Excellent. Tractor. Let's see if we can take out the other leg and just finish this mech off. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna start sprinting for that Victor. Next. And I'm gonna dump 6 rounds into this Victor. Excellent hits. Fired at my Omni Marauder, missed with his Gauss. And I'm gonna have my Corsair probably punch him again next turn. Corsair got hit, but I'm doing alright. Got 4 enemies to go. Oh, and they've opened up my Corsair. They destroyed my Beagle Probe and a heat sink on their ally. We're gonna go scout that guy. See what our enemy is. 100 tonner. Wonderful. I don't have ammo. Triple Thunder 10s and a couple LRM 15s. At least I hit it. Tractor, go punch him. You know what, we're going for a kick and hoping these... Actually, we'll go Vigilance first, then go for a kick. Excellent, he ejected. At least I opened it up. I will get it eventually. And that guy missed with most of his stuff. Oh. It turned around. Alright. Lost an actuator, took an engine crit. And it's Diomede. Alright. Mr. Going for the Omni Marauder. have a few things with ammo left, weapons that can hit. This is going to be a lot of just punching and kicking.
All right.
Hopefully she doesn't get knocked over by sprinting. Okay, so this Victor's our primary target. So we're going to have to focus him down. Got him with the PPC at least. We're going Battle Lord here. Just trying to punch a hole into that guy. Excellent. Thunderbolt 10's off the field. Now I just got this 100-ton Diomede and my target Victor to deal with. And my Thanos is going to sprint around for him. Same evasion no matter what, so I'm going to avoid the accuracy penalty. He's opened up.
Ooh, took a heavy hit there.
Alright. Missed with the Gauss. And AC2 destroyed. Wonderful. Rack 2. Because I still have some ranged weapons on this Marauder that can fire. And they both miss. Yeah, I can't actually get to that island because of the water. I gotta hope I can hit with what few lasers I have left.
Negative damage.
I'll have to double my Thanos back here. Actually. Because he still has jump jets, so he can make it over to kick that guy if all else fails. Go, another good hit. And now let's just move my Barghest into place to kick. I'm out of ammo. At least he's missing shots. Hoist is just going to take the higher hit chance. Unless... Actually, that's better. There we go. At least I hit him. Just get a little bit of evasion. I've opened up his other side torso. I'm gonna have to walk to there and then jump because of jump jet limitations. We're going for a headshot. Well, I destroyed his SRM-4. So I got that side torso. My only hope is to sprint him across. Start kicking. Hit my Marauder. Luckily, I resisted the injury. And they caught my Marauder with a stray shot, taking out the left arm. Again, luckily resisted the injury. Just lost the laser AMS. That's fine. Everything else can still shoot.
On my way.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. And I've probably opened up the center torso now.
Waiting for orders.
There we go. 2 good hits. Lost his AC-20. Or at least the ammo. He's panicking. Just punch out. That's all you need to do. My Marauder is now unsteady. At least he missed with the Gauss. Okay. Should finish him off this turn. So we're just going to stabilize, turn, and start firing at this guy. Activate shield stance. There we go. Sensors impaired. Gambit's going in for a kick. We're gonna bite his legs off with a quad mech. Alright. Jump and brace there. I'm hoping to bring a Gauss shot into him. Two shots left. Standard engine crit. Damn it, not enough to kill. Excellent. Ammo explosion, he goes down. Just got the one guy left. Oh, nope. Mission successful. Okay. Oh. That was a fight. I just made it out of that. I probably lost one of my pilots. And quite possibly one or two of my mechs in that fight. Yeah. Made almost 1.5 mil off of that. She survived. Excellent. And he also survived. Awesome. I did not lose any more pilots. But I may have lost the Atlas. Let's see. Might take this LRM-5. Yeah, there's... Probably lost a lot of good stuff. Didn't really get a whole lot back. I have a plan for LRMs and LRM-5, so I'm gonna take those. And I'm gonna snag these two Alarcorn Mark IV parts. I'll keep those. Yeah, I'll keep everything. At least I got 1.5 mil out of that. Let's see how bad my mechs are. Because of how long that mission ran, I've run into the sound bug, where all of the sound disappears. So I will have to probably call it a night after this. And I lost a pilot. Alright, so I'll have to do that instead of the priority mission, I think. Yeah. I'll have to do my pilot rescue. Oh, wait. Mech Bay first, though. Yeah. Most of my mechs are down. Alright, I kept the double heatsink kit at least. I lost double heatsink, Guardian ECM, PPC, and a small laser, as well as Gauss ammo and AMS ammo, meaning that AMS is now useless. I can replace the lost Gauss ammo, and I'm fairly certain I can replace the PPC. Guardian ECM. Yes, I can replace that as well. Three tons. Laser AMS. Laser AMS. Done. Half a mil. So a third, basically a third of what I just made to repair that guy. Corsair. I lost a Beagle probe. And I don't have a replacement. It's a ton and a half. You know what? Do I have any more? Do I have a half ton of? No. No, I can slap a little bit of AC2 ammo on there, give myself some extra rounds of fire. And then... Oh wait, I want... Small laser on the face.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Lost laser and a heat sink. Alright, internal. Heat sink. I don't think I have any more laser AMSs, so I can't replace that. I got 2 tons, or a ton and a half and 2 slots, so small laser and a small X-pulse laser.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Fairly certain all of the money I just made off of that mission is going to go away. I lost both of my racks and an autocannon fire control. I don't think I have a replacement rack. Nope. So that was fun while it lasted. I got 19 tons. I can go AC5, AC5. Oh, wait. No, I want to keep that. Do I have room for an AC10? You know what? Instead of an AC5, let's go AC20? Yes. That gives me 15 rounds of AC20 fire. And 2 tons. Medium pulse laser. Validate that. That's at least a cheap repair.
I'll get it in the schedule.
Helios. I think it might just be the head that needs to be... Oh, wait, no. I lost MRM-20, Flamer, medium laser, and a lower arm. Well, I've got an MRM-10. 3 tons. 7. That's actually better use of my tonnage. I need to get more of them. And 3 tons left. Yeah, we're gonna go medium binary. And an ER medium.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Fire starter. Get a lower arm back. I wanted to rebuild you with flamers. So let's see how many ER flamers I can stuff into this. That actually fills all of my weapons slots. Drop the tag, I can fit another. Leaving me with 1 ton. There we go.
On it. I'll let you know.
Alright. So most of my mechs are being repaired. Oh wait, while I think about that. Before I forget any longer, let's repair this. There we go. So I might have made about $500,000 off of that fight. Alright, I'm gonna bump him up. Just go slowest to fastest. Actually, I'm gonna have another mission in 3 days. So let's get... I don't care about the battle armor. At least get my Corsair and Firestarter back up and running. Alright. I'm going to call it a night here, so I thank you all for coming. If you enjoyed, you can follow the links below. The YouTube will take you to an archive of my old stuff. The Twitter link will take you to my Twitter, where I occasionally shitpost. And otherwise, you can catch me again on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. Thank you all for coming, and have a good night.